Yo, what's good, y'all? Let's talk about it. Which anime characters got the best titles, the best monikers, the best epithets, whatever you want to call them, in the anime game? Now, funny enough, I know I got the honor one scene behind me, but I high-key think this one overrated. There are way harder ones that we finna get into in this list. Peep game. Now, for number one, we're gonna start off strong. Trafalgar's Law, the Surgeon of Death. Motherfucker, you don't even need to be a One Piece fan to know that this bitch go hard. And I know I butchered his name. Shut the fuck up. It's Trafalgar Law. Now, number two, we gonna keep on going. Kaneki Ken, the One-Eyed King. You know what we call that, folks? Tough, my nigga. That shit is tough. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That shit is cold. Next, we got one that I was previously unaware of, the Flaw of the World. I don't know if y'all recognize this motherfucker, but this is Asta from Black Clover. And all I'm gonna say is, bro, I was unfamiliar with your game. That's a tough-ass moniker. Now, I don't read the series, so I don't know who said this to him, but whoever it was hating crazy, and I honestly respect it. You know how much you gotta hate a motherfucker to call him the Flaw of the Earth? Still tough, though. Now, this next one is one I literally just read yesterday, but it was so tough it had to be mentioned. Denji being called the Hero of Hell. No. You gotta see the panel, too. Now, because it is a transformation spoiler, I'm gonna tell you to skip to this time if you don't want to get home. Anyways, Yup, that shit's raw as hell. Anyways, let's talk about Naruto. Now, as much as I want to give Madara his props for the ghost of the Uchiha, unfortunately, there is a harder one in the series. Let's not begin to forget that Obito called Itachi the man who could burn fire itself. The man who could burn fire itself? Yeah, that's up there. That's up there, dude. Now, let me hit y'all with a controversial one. The name Father for Dwarf in the Flask and Full Metal Alchemist. Now, hear me out. You gotta give it to him. Bro, really looked like this, but had 7 of the strongest motherfuckers on Earth calling him daddy. I'm sorry, you gotta give the nigga props. Let's keep it going. Aaron's the Devil of Paradise or Paradise is still kind of tough. That shit up there. And if we still talking about devils, we ain't gonna pretend like Shinra's the devil's footprints ain't hard in its own right. If anything, the devil's footprint's probably one of the hardest ones on this fucking list. Cold as fuck. Cold as fuck. Now let me put y'all into a couple lesser known ones before we end off the video. Now these next two come from the series called Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I never read it, but when I heard these fucking names, I have to talk about it. Now the first one is the Puppet of the Oldest Dream. I think they're talking about this motherfucker, but I couldn't find the page. Regardless, that shit is tough as fuck. That shit sound like a Bloodborne boss. The second one is for this guy named Metatron. They call this motherfucker the Scribe of Heaven. That might honestly be top 3 on this list. And you look like this, bro? Yeah, you won. Anyways, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me know if y'all agree with this list. And also, let me know if I forgot any that you thought should have been up here. That's pretty much it. Follow the boy. I'ma catch you.